Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Goodman and I am your host of the Furbabies Podcast and the upcoming Furbabies Summit. I'm here with our Furbaby Question of the day. For today, how can I keep my fur babies safe during cold weather? First and foremost, keep your pets inside. Cats and dogs are just as likely to get frostbite or hypothermia as people are. They may have fur, but that doesn't preclude them from being affected by the cold, and it can happen a lot faster than you think. Yes, there are some breeds who are bred for colder climates and can handle cold weather better, but they should still not be left outdoors in freezing and sub-freezing temperatures. Bring them in. Smaller breeds and animals closer to the ground feel the effects of cold and snow much faster and need to be sheltered indoors. A good rule of thumb to remember is, if you're cold, they're cold. Bring them inside. Number 2, keep them dry. If you're providing outdoor shelter for your fur babies, here's a few tips. 1, make sure to pick a dry spot. For the ferals or neighborhood cats outside during the cold, we set up a storage tub with a hole cut into one side and we insulate it with straw. I know it's tempting to use towels or blankets, but they can get wet and actually cause the animal to freeze to death while sleeping. We definitely don't want that. If you use sweaters or coats on your fur babies, make sure to take them off if they get wet. It's easy to get caught up and forget, but a wet sweater can drop their temperature really quickly, especially if they have certain medical conditions. Other companies also make insulated houses that you can set on your porch or your patio for your dogs and your cats, and there are even outdoor heat mats you can use. It's pretty cool. Sometimes a sock full of warmed up rice or a hot water bottle also does the trick. With any heat source, make sure you have it on a low setting with something as a buffer so they don't accidentally burn their paws, and keep an eye on it. Number 3, speaking of their paws, take care of them. When you take your dogs outside, check their paws when they come back in and wipe them down. Lots of things can hurt their paws in extremely cold weather. They can pick up chemicals like antifreeze or de-icers that are toxic when ingested. We look for pet safe products that aren't poisonous, so if our fur babies lick it off while cleaning themselves, they're okay. They can also injure their paws from the cold, so check for any cracked pads or any bleeding. Watch out for accumulation of ice between their paw pads as you're outside as well. Number 4, check your cars and your trucks. Animals will seek shelter in any area they can find to stay warm and dry. Often a cat or a kitten will crawl under the hood to get warm. The problem is when you crank the engine, they can be seriously hurt or even killed by belts and other moving parts. We make sure to go out and check before starting the engine. How? We bang on the hood, we honk the horn a few times, we even raise the hood to double check if we know there are critters out there at night. These things can alert them and get them to jump on out. Number 5, make sure to set out food and water and keep an eye on it so that it doesn't freeze. Your fur babies may need extra food during extreme cold as well, as their little bodies burn more calories trying to stay warm. It all depends on their size and weight, but an extra can of food is always a welcome blessing. These are our favorite tips for weathering the cold with your fur babies. Do you have any questions on how to keep your fur baby safe during winter weather, or tales of tales on the neighborhood? I know it gets really cold out there for a lot of you, so feel free to share in the comments. We love hearing your stories. That's our question of the day, and if it's been of value, these kinds of questions and more are some of the topics we'll be covering in the upcoming Furbabies Summit, so you can go to furbabysummit.com to get signed up. We thank you for listening and for being the amazing fur baby parent that you are. Sending purrs, wags, joy, and love to all of you. Have a great rest of your day.